I don't know, you didn't probably call it. You'll see a film that's been deleted. We took everything off the INNOVV camera and we put it on YouTube via the big computer instead of usually it's just the phone. Anyway, it came through a smaller size and the quality wasn't so good. So anyway, we're getting back to the same, stick to what you know. We're not very good at editing and filming, but we did put it on and it wasn't very good. So anyway, this is the Llandudno Light Parade from the eye of the INNOVV camera, the INNOVV 3 we've got set up. So let me actually save the shaking. I should get a stand here, shouldn't I? Hold on. Let me go and get a tripod and let you set you up properly. Hold on. So let's see, we've turned the light off. Let's give you the best quality that we can. 4, 2, 1, there we are. There we are, so we know where the next film's going to be. This is the INNOVV. The front of the bike INNOVV. Like I say, we did try to make it direct from the computer and sometimes it's better, but it hasn't really worked. So you're on a tripod, you're on a phone in a tripod, in front of the computer screen, and I think that's going to do all right, Yeah, I think that's that way slightly. There we are. I'll try not to bang you or nudge you, make you fall over. Now this does pick up the sound, so for no infringement, we're not going to put any sound on this. So if you want to find yourself at the side of the street, I think this is the film to watch, to look for yourself. So we go down to this roundabout and turn around, and then, because there's that many of us, so here are the celebrities, the mayor, and somebody won a competition, Alice in Wonderland. There will be an Alice in Wonderland. The best Alice in Wonderland has usually gets to go on the bike. Yeah. So we'll watch this for a bit. Unfortunately, there's no point in you. I'll show you in a minute when we get going, but there's no point looking through the rear camera. There's Adam just gone by in the yellow trike. Stephen's in front of us, showing off his £10 light that I bought from the car boot for him. Yeah. So you should be able, and we turn around and we come to meet ourselves again. So these are the people that were in front. Yeah, if you're looking for the bikes. And this is it's really clear, it definitely needs them in a bump. It sees everything nice and wide and very clear. And like I say, I'm not going to put the sound on because we're getting infringement strikes. Oops, click that. Run the next one. Yeah. I've got to stay ahead of you. So you don't miss anything. We'll give you the whole tour. We come down to this roundabout, look, and it was 8 o'clock on the dot set off. Get a bit of a slowly round here. we have our speed on us. There we are, and then there's the group that's behind us. I come in, look. Is anybody counting the bikes? Maybe we do that next hour now. We don't see who's behind us again. We've just sort of got ourselves out onto the road. Got ourselves rolling. So now we're headed towards the main street of the town. So we've come along the promenade to the roundabout, turned around, see, in case something does happen, there is, you know, St John's ambulance and backup to, you know, pick up the van, or if, you know, somebody falls by the wayside. So we're headed now back to the people, and there's people everywhere and everything. And we love the kids. We try to make sure we make enough noise for the kids that are waving when we see them. And you hear them cheering and shouting and screaming. It's fantastic. And this is under the nose of the bike, so it's at sort of spectator level, isn't it? And hopefully this will keep the quality of it. I suggest whilst you're watching this, you put your own favourite radio station on. Gives you a bit of music. We think Llandudno, Victorian town, look. Well, we're getting back now to where, give that a click, give that a double click. Yeah, there we are. So we shouldn't miss anyone now. We'll go around twice, so the first time you go, it's just beginning to turn into dusk. And I've already forgotten when I am. I'm going to stick with the front cameras. This is where we came out. This is where most of the people is. Trace, there's Trace, look. Hello, Trace! Hello, Trace! We got you! Yeah. And you come round this corner and all you see is a wall of people both sides. It's fantastic. It's fantastic to have all this support. And they must have been waiting a while. And of course the weather was fantastic. Yeah. And here we are. We turn into the main street now, look. And we'll be coming back here again. But it'll be a bit darker. Everybody down taking films and pictures. The first time Debbie did one of these light parades, she was really emotional. She was crying tears, and when Paula went on the back last year, she said it was really emotional. Just seeing all this support. And the marshals do a fantastic job of clearing the way for us, if you get what I mean. Keeping us out of trouble. No, that was the wrong one. We need to go there. This is what I want to carry on coming through. So I'll move that ready there now. People upstairs, there's people popping out of windows. There's people everywhere. The whole town waits for us. This is an annual. It's been going a good few years, this has now. So everybody knows. And then sometimes people have liked it, so they've made sure they're here this time again. If you're here this time again next year, watching out for it. Planning your travel trips around to have a look. This time every year we do it. So usually down here it gets really quiet, but there's still people. We're just going to go around the block, so we're doing this so that we can go round, pop out onto the prom and start again. But there's still people waiting for us. And it's lovely to see everybody happy and waving, you know. And of course, yes, the people that have been around with their tins and collected a few bob, so charity has benefited. But there's no compulsion, you know. It's for free, so it's nice to give somebody. We'd be here doing it anyway. We enjoy it so much, but it's nice to entertain people for free, isn't it? So it's a win-win situation, you know. We win, we enjoy it. The public win because they don't have to pay for it, and the charities win because we raise money for the charities that the club decide to support, or this event decides to support, I should say. I did something wrong there. Try again. There we are. And here we are. The light's beginning to fade now. So, as natural light decides to diminish, that's what brings the lights up brighter. So we've done our first circuit and we're on our way around for a second go now. And you do get people in cars. They like to keep their children safe, so they sit in the cars and watch us go by whilst they're in the cars. And little kids' faces hanging out the windows. There's faces everywhere. Sometimes we do sort of catch up with each other, but generally we keep a good pace between each other and go around. We don't get held up much. And Debbie's waving like mad. Debbie likes to wave at everyone. Hi guys, she goes. People are still waving. It means a lot, you know, when you wave and shout and scream back at us. Are we in the right? Yeah, there we are. And, you know, it gets darker and darker by the minute. So the good thing is we had fantastic weather. The bad thing is we didn't have much cloud cover. But when it's a bit colder and darker and damper, it seems to be the clouds are darker, aren't they? Not so much daylight, but yeah, as the light diminishes, the whole parade gets brighter and brighter. And we've got a minion waiting maybe there. Watch out for Trace. Trace is around here, and watch out for the man collecting with the buckets. Yeah. Tracy's up here somewhere. Watch out. Here we go, there's the official photographer. It's Trace. Hello Trace! Thanks for, and Emlyn and Tracy doing the film of the parade for us. You can't be in two places at once, can you? And look, the people are still here, look. And the marshals look after us. And the kids still want to touch our hands. But you have to be so careful. Oh. Click that again. Come on, there we are. No, I'll come back to this one, but I'll just show you why, or I'll show you that yes, the camera was working, but because of the flag and the 3 poles and the lights, the rear camera didn't see anything. But these INNOVVs, these are permanently fixed to the bike. These INNOVVs are amazing. And they have a massive memory on them. Put the big card in on. and I'll put a little bit of a bonus when this is finished. I'll put a bit of a bonus. I'll go through the film, see if I've find anything of any interest, sort of thing, if I can find them, and I'll put them on for you, see what it saw. So let's get this done with. This next little film, I'm going to just show you that there was the rear camera running, and it was nice to see the flag flying. It wasn't caught on the bottom. Yeah, past the fuel station, turn left at the island. So now we're going back onto the prom. There's two parking areas, one for if you want to be judged and demonstrate, or if you just want to park up, go back to the prom, say goodbye to you, now look, I'm just going to show you this one, what it looks like from behind. You're right, you really can't see much, can you? So there's no point in me showing you any of the rear cameras, but it was nice to see the flag flying. But of course we've added another 2 posts to it now, haven't we? So that really blocked the view. So yeah, there was nothing worth seeing out of the rear camera, or I would have shown you it all in the rear camera. So let's get back to where we were now then. And we just sort of making our way. What would they call it? Park firm, eh? And of course you can see the darkness. It's getting proper dark now. But it's a balance. Okay, you'd want to do this in the dead of winter when it's dark nice and early, but you wouldn't want to be standing there in the freezing cold, would you? So, and you wouldn't want to do in the height of the summer, this would have too much daylight, it wouldn't work. So it's balancing the time of the run to the rhythms of the nature and like I say, the weather was fantastic. It could have been so much more darker and wetter and miserabler, but we've had a really good, it's the luck of the draw, British weather, and the British weather was shining on us. Or should we say the Welsh weather was shining upon us. And all the time, we're losing natural light, and all the lights on the bikes are getting more and more spectacular. And everything held up. I had one light that didn't work. That's all I had, was one light. And in the scheme of things, that's good. Because, we didn't have a flat battery. We hadn't run it. And when it's time to start, the thing wouldn't start because you've run your battery down. Or things happen last minute, don't they? It's and with a slight improvement this year, I was happier. So what are we going to do next year? I've put forward that we put proper fancy dress on next year. You let us know what you want us to try and find or dress up as next year, and Stephen and Mel and Debbie and myself will up our game and put some fancy dress on. Yeah. What do you want us to be? Who do you want us to be? I'd like to be Mr. Blobby. I've always wanted to be Mr. Blobby. But I don't know if I'd see through the eyes of the... I don't know if it would be safe to put a Mr. Blobby outfit on and try and ride the bike at the same time. So let's make our way back. Have you found yourself yet? You sit here going, oh yeah, that's us, we were there waving. Yeah. Red one, waving on the left hand side there. I did spot your red one. Because a lot of people would have come, but they may have had problems with the bike. They may have had not been able to get them ready by time, or it broke just before they came. They turn up in their cars and, you know, find alternative ways of getting here. I tell you what though, them flashing lights did really well, didn't they? For 10 quid, and they're still going strong. They haven't sort of packed it in halfway around. Best 10 quid I ever spent. In the car boot. It was a good find, wasn't it? So by the time YouTube gets hold of this film, I don't expect we've lost too much quality. So I hope you found yourself. If you was at the side of the road waving, it's sometimes nice to find yourself. We're going through all the Llandudno Light Parade videos. Oh, here we are. That's us going by there. We love watching ourselves in these events. You know, it might be a bit odd, but you know. Here we are, we're going into Parc Fermé. Non-display, yeah. We didn't want to go on the display. We're not worthy. Oh, there was some fantastic, you know, prepared, fantastic lights. Somebody put lots and lots of effort in. Lots of cleaning and polishing had gone on. We've got a while to go before we reach that standard. And then when we come back in, we get people clapping at us. They're all clapping, saying thank you very much. Where were we? Oh no, I should have moved off one. I should have done that one, shouldn't I? This is the one as we go in, yeah. Because it's quite a challenge getting us, you know, because we're all allocated a certain space. We can't take the place over, can we? And I think because everybody turned up, it made it quite difficult for the organisers to squeeze us into their allocated space. So we're just coming here out of the way. Let's Stephen back in. And then we're going to back in round. I'm saying, oi! Oi! There's always somebody comes up and chats to you, asks you any questions, or you know, or the kids want to take a picture. Can they sit on your bike? So we're gonna. Debbie's getting off now. Look, that's why it's not an earthquake. It's just Debbie getting off the bike. So let's push ourselves out of the way now. Here comes Adam. How did you do? I think Adam lost a few lights, I think. But yeah, no problem. Nothing that can't be fixed. But they can't be improved on next year. You see Stephen's braces and his dicky bow, look. That's Debbie. Debbie's off, right? Here we are. So I hope that entertained you, and that'll be the last Llandudno film for this year. And we'll see you, we'll do it all again next year, and we'll see you all there next year. It's our favourite event. Yeah, we're just noticing the heat at the front lights. I think we come, yeah. Any minute now it'll come to an end. There we are. Little added bonus. We came round the bends. We thought I'd show you a few of these coming round the bends. Have a look at the lean angle on them. It was quite a nice run up through the mountains. That's what we do. We're going back here, yeah. I think we're going to catch this nicely. Let's try that there. There we are, now. Yeah. These are a series of bends, and I wanted to sort of show you how the bike leans over and handles them no problem. And we've had that front end sorted now. We've had new springs on, we're doing, so the front end doesn't dive like it used to. Here we are, a left and a right. Just lean the bike into it and you get around it. These Goldwings are more nimble than you think. Okay, they're not a sports bike, but they will get you around the corner. Because that's the problem. You tend to open them up. You go down the straight bits. With the Rockets, it was great down the straights, and you come to a corner, you think, oh, I'm carrying too much speed. So let's just, out of curiosity, whilst we're here, Here we are, look, we've opened up a bit now. Watch out for the tractor, yeah. So let's have a look at that from behind. You see what that looks like from behind. Here we are, we're setting off now. We're actually, it's a bit like sitting backwards on your bike, isn't it? We've, let's see what we've just seen coming through those bends, but from the back. Of course, the 2 extra poles aren't up, that's just the flagpole there, isn't it? So let's see if, what we do. And it comes natural, you know, it's very odd. You might, if you're not a bike rider, you don't know, you don't feel the leaning over, but you have to steer it and lean it over as well. But she's handling these bends no problem. And remember, this is fully freighted. This is Debbie on the back and all our gear. Well, a weekend's worth of gear, plus all the lights and all the trinkets and all that you have to carry with you. Like I say, we stripped this out. It was a raid, really. Carry all our stuff with us and the tools and everything you have to carry with you. And keeping on my side of the road, yeah. That's, you know, that's the good thing. And again, these INNOVVs, once you've got them set up, you don't have to mess with pressing any buttons. As soon as you turn it on, they're on. And when you turn it off, they're off. So they're Reggie-proof. I mean idiot-proof. I mean Reggie-proof. I mean idiot-proof. I mean Reggie-proof. I mean idiot-proof. Yeah. You don't have to remember to switch them on or anything. They come on automatic. So, you know, if anything was to happen, you've got cover. Oh, I've come a bit wide for this one with the speed. Look, go a bit wide into it. You've got yourself covered front and rear, haven't you? So, and I think it makes you a better, because you know you're recording, I think it keeps you safer, because you know that if you do something wrong, it's on recording, makes you a better driver. Plus, if somebody does you a missed service, oh, let's have a look what that guy did. When did he pass us? If somebody does you a missed service and bangs into you or whatever, you've got it, and it's so clear, isn't it? So clear. I don't remember if this guy passed us or if this guy just sat behind us, thinking, that's an amazing wing, isn't it? And just followed us. I don't know. Let's see what he does. He'll go in a minute. He'll have a look. We'll get a straight pit. Always an aerial atom there. Did you see it? Now he's sensible behind us, isn't he? Waiting his time. Anyway, that's about it. I'll have a look, see if there's anything more interesting to see. So again, having the rear camera available to you, you've got your front camera, but if someone was to do something naughty behind, bump into you, crash you, whatever, you've got it there. And that's what saved us last time. There was no argument. Basically, we gave the footage to the insurance firm and the insurance firm paid up. They couldn't do anything else, could they? No. So I love my dash cams. Yeah, I think we should all have one. A front and a rear camera should be mandatory, I think. Just randomly found this. Look, here I am passing Adobe's van. Look, ready to give them a bib and a wave. Yeah. Shall we, where was that? Shall we, I don't know where that was now. That, we've, yeah. I'm just going to show you 954, here we are. What's this going to do now then? Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with this bloke at all. We were just taking the junction, so let's run up a bit closer. Yeah, 954. So he's behind us, Tesla. It's still, although we're loaded and coming back, there's this big long sweeping junction that you have to come through, and this Tesla was behind me. I could see him. I don't like them behind me. I don't like anything behind me. And he was thinking, yeah. So as soon as I got it on the straight, I kicked it. I give it some. Yeah. I said, I could see him, and I thought, you've got no chance, mate. It's bye-bye time. You can just, that's not changing gear, nothing. You can just open it up, 6 cylinders, 1800 cc, and you can just say, bye-bye, sucker. If you don't like anyone behind you, you can just leave them, can't you?